In this video, I just want to talk about, do we need to protect our curry leaf plants during the winters? So this video is going to be very specific to Zone 9B California, where our winter temperatures are around, the leastest winter temperatures are going to be around 30 to 35 degrees Fahrenheit on an average from the last couple of years. So in an area like this and in a spot like where I'm going to show you, it's a cozy spot between the redwood trees and the fence with a good canopy of the redwood tree. For this particular plant, it does not need any winter protection. Even if we have a night with a freeze, even then the plant does not need a winter protection because of the canopy we have right there and how closely the plants are planted. I'm talking about the lazy way of gardening. So in case we are still worried, all we have to do is to go ahead and move all the plants closer to the curry leaf plant by its root. That way the root is staying warm and will have absolutely no problem. What about the spots that are not like this? What about the potted up plants, right? So as we talk about the potted plants or even a plant that's sitting in a ground in an open place like this, if it is sitting in a space that is open without any plants around here, then yes, it will need winter protection. Then yes, it will need frost cloth or something as such. But if we are talking about a spot like that, where the curry leaf plant is sitting with all the other plants, having some warmth from the house and cozy and tucked in. Yes, on a freezy night, maybe you just have to put on a blanket on all of these plants put together and remove it the next morning. At times it may or may not be required, but if we are worried, then yes, we can go ahead. But the key is to make sure that all of the plants sit together nice and cozy. This plant has been sitting in this pot since we moved to this house about 2 years and doing great in this pot with absolutely no problems. But definitely we have to make sure that the pot is well mulched with a lot of wood chips or hay, straw, anything. Just make sure to mulch your curry leaf plant. I always prefer to use natural wood chips rather than the colored store-bought wood chips. I mean store-bought in the sense, again, the colored wood chips. I mean to say, if you have redwood chips or cedar wood chips which are natural, which decomposes, then yes, go ahead and greatly we can use that. So even if the plant is wilting down, we don't have to worry when we have a nice good thick layer of wood chips, because the roots are going to shoot out more growth if it is under stress or whenever it has to. So how about the baby plants? Okay, with this size of a plant sitting in a cozy corner along with a lot of other plants, right? So if we have a baby plant, those little potted baby plants can be sitting somewhere in the corners of your garden between the plants. Like we have the avocado plant or the mango plant nicely tucked in behind the winter growing plants. That way they always have the warmth. Even if I come here and stand right there, I'll still be able to feel the warmth there versus if I'm standing here. It's the same concept. In between a lot of plants, or if we are sitting in between a lot of people sitting closely on a winter night, it's more warm when we are sitting together. If you are standing just alone outside, you're more cold. It's the same thing. So we are trying to put our plants together in a very cozy, warm place. Coming to the watering, in winters, we don't have to water our curry leaf plants. Here we have moderate rains, and with the wood chips and everything, the moisture stays in locked for a long periods of time. It's very important that we let our curry leaf plants dry in between the waterings. The same thing with the neem plant or the moringa plant. Another important thing is, I personally prefer not to prune during the winters, because we need to make sure that the prune part dries very quickly, and winters it takes a long time and we don't want any moisture sitting on the freshly cut area. And another important thing I would like to say is, every garden has its own microclimate. Every city has its own weather. Though it is termed as zones and you have the same zone numbers, the growing conditions may not be the same in California and in Florida, though both of them have zone 9B. And I made another video to have a basic understanding about that, and I'll link it in the description below. Do watch that to understand your zone better. So it's very important to follow the gardeners in and around your area, especially when we are a new gardener. It really helps to understand from the gardeners in and around your area on what grows where, how it grows, what's the amount of water that particular plant needs in your own area. So because it differs from region to region, weather to weather, the growing conditions are different from state to state, though they have the same zones. So I would strongly suggest to follow the gardeners in and around your area, or talk to them, gain some knowledge from them, and that would be really helpful. And I really hope that this video is helpful to the California Zone 9B gardeners on understanding how to take care of the curry leaf plants in our area. Thank you so much, and I hope this video is helpful.